Hey guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Resident Evil 0! I did some inventory arranging, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, combine the fucking stripping agent with the blue leech charm. That way you can get the fucking, blue leech charm. Right, yeah. Alright, as you can tell, I got my shotgun, got magnum ammo, which I should have technically dropped, but anyway. Blue leech, door, at work. Lock has been released, alright. Now I just need to go through the door. Yes, doors! Alright, I have no idea what the fuck is wrong. I should probably turn... Alright, this is Marcus's office. Some shit be fucked up. Mysterious objects are floating in the water. Probably fucking leeches. Never know. Never know. Handgun bullets right here. And there we go. I thought my remote had died. That is awesome. Alright. Now there's some shit over here for you. The input regulator coil. And there's something else here. This next cutscene will actually change depending on who you have. There's something written on the back of the photograph. To James, the commemorate your graduation, 1939.
Be Marcus's son or grandson.
Yeah, that cutscene will differ depending if you brought Billy or Rebecca down here. It doesn't really... There isn't much of a difference in all actuality. It's just... They say the exact same thing. It's just Billy says he's old enough to be his son or his grandson. I mean, it's nothing entirely special. Pretty much exact same dialogue. Nothing to, you know... I suck at getting headshots in this game. I have no idea why. It's just... I suck. But I got one there. Haha! Fuck you, walking corpse. And of course, this douchebag wants some too. I'll bring it on, bitch. There we go. That makes up for all the non-headshots in Remake. That makes up a lot. I don't know. In Remake, it's... Just for me, in Remake, it's... I can't pick this up. Shit. Well, in Remake, it's hard for me to get headshots. So give me a second while I do something. Totally did not just off-screen all that bullshit. Totally didn't. Totally didn't send up the handgun bullets and then, you know, went back and brought this. No, totally didn't do that. Totally didn't do that off-screen. I don't know, I'm trying to avoid any pointless bullshit as best as I can, because that shit aggravates me when most of my episode is taken up. At least 2 minutes of my episode is taken up by backtracking. That is why I've been kind of, you know, not loading up directly anymore from the save menu. Because that shit just kills too much time. In this case, well, we're in a morgue. This is where Marcus probably kept... You know what? Fuck you, dude. Ah, can't shoot this guy. Ah, damn you. Yeah. Wow, blood is pouring out of his head like a fountain. I've never noticed that before. It's kind of cool, in a sense. See? Playing... The game is essentially holding your hand now. You will never need this much handgun bullets. Ever. You will never need this much handgun bullets. I mean, yeah, you could use them on a boss fight coming up, but still. That's a sterilizing agent, by the way. See, sterilizing agent. Now we need to go use this. I apologize for the air conditioning, by the way. It's hot. And I'm just not very patient. This fucker will stand up eventually. No. He will. He will, eventually. Alright, well, now we have to go back to this room. And by the way, I'm an idiot, and I forgot that you need the hook shot for one more thing, so... you know what? I have the bullets. You die, so I don't have to deal with you. Now, what you do... Oh, by the way, if you came up here with Rebecca, red chemical is right here, green chemical in the other room, so you can make the stripping agent. It appears to be a device for pumping gas in the room next door. The device is empty right now. So we gotta sterilize the room, obviously with the sterilizing agent. As soon as I combine these bullets. Lighter, no, that would be a bad idea. But anyway, just put the sterilizing agent in and watch the fireworks. Well, not really fireworks, but... And we're green. Oh, but don't worry. That dude will come alive. Don't worry. Somebody will come alive, that's for goddamn sure. Fuck you! Off of me! Jackasses. Yeah, that was poorly done. Wonderful. And I'm gonna need full health for this next bit coming up. So I'm gonna have Rebecca send me up, not the F8 spray, I'm saving that for her, but I'm gonna have her send me up the, let's check to see if this fucker activated it. Oh yeah, he did, and Rebecca wasted shotgun ammo to kill him. That's wonderful. Totally didn't want that, but that's wonderful. Motherfucking awesome. She always does that to me. She always does that to me. Every time. I can't trust you to do, you know, it only takes 2 shells. It only does take 2 shells. But for some reason, sometimes that guy does not activate. I don't know why. He just doesn't. But in actuality, I'm pretty much set on shotgun shells for the rest of the game. I mainly preserve them for hunters, and we're not going to be running into that many, but I use it for the final boss. If anyone doesn't know what the final boss is, it's pretty much a big endurance test. But yeah, breeding room key. It'll open one of the rooms outside here, but first I gotta go get that green herb. That mixed herb. We got plenty of healing items anyway. We got like at least 2 more F8 sprays, and we got like 2 more mixed herbs, and they give you like 2 more F8 sprays anyway at the end of the game, and they also, I could have just used that straight away, but they also give you 2 more F8 sprays, and then they give you then they give you more herbs. It's very, very, like I said, holding your hand kind. I mean, this game isn't very difficult. It's not even that hard to figure out half these puzzles. There is about 1 puzzle in the whole game that I really struggled with because it was very, very massive trial and error, and it pissed me off. Hated that fucking puzzle. Okay. Now, the inconvenience of using the not taking the shotgun with you is this room. Get rid of the key. This room has 2 hunters in it. And since I want to save my grenade rounds for something else, I am going to run and gun this fuck. I'm gonna dash for this shit. I'm gonna tank it. I'm tanking this shit. I did it before, I can do it again. As soon as I get in there, run! 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 BOW report. Research data has shown that when the you know, fuck this, I'll read it later. Get it? Dial. Holy shit. Okay, now see how easy that shit is if you just run. If not, I got hit, what, 3 times? Still am fine. Suck on that. Whole lot easier. Saves you shotgun shells. Now, let's read the BOW report. Couldn't do it with the Hunter music. Research to data has shown that when the progenitor virus is administered into living organisms, violent cellular changes cause a breakdown in the system. Furthermore, no satisfactory method has been found to control the organisms for use as weapons. Clearly, greater coordination at the cellular level is essential to enable further growth. I conducted a number of experiments in an effort to find a breakthrough. This is my report. Insecta. Plague crawlers. Perhaps because the ancient animals have been genetically stable for millennia, when administered with a progeny virus, they exhibit only explosive high-energy growth and increased aggressiveness. It is extremely difficult to envision using them as BOW. Amphibia, the lurkers, which we haven't seen yet, aquatic dudes that are blind, but they have like a tongue that can instant kill you. Injected a frog with the virus, resulted in an increase in leaping power and abnormal tongue growth. However, no change in mental ability was observed. Furthermore, an abnormal appetite resulted in the test subject randomly attacking all moving objects. Usefulness for BOW is limited. And the Mammalia, eliminators. Progeny virus merged with monkey cellular DNA, resulting in increased fertility. The resulting young exhibited improved aggressiveness and some increased mental capacity. As a side effect, visual power was lost, but this was offset by improvement in hearing ability. However, there were unsatisfactory as weapons. It does seem no progress can be made without making humans as base organisms. So yes, all the BOWs created by Marcus, plague crawlers, lurkers, eliminators, all of them were failures. They could not infect, they were not very effective, they were not useful at all. Now, we gotta send this dial down to Rebecca, and we're almost done with this area, in actuality. I'm glad I got through that with only getting hit once. At least they didn't pounce on me, because if they did that, I'm pretty sure that I would have gotten nailed very hard. Alright, well, we give the dial to Rebecca here. Alright. And now before Rebecca retrieves that, we are going to do something. I'm going to need that hook shot, but right now I want to deal with something. We can actually go in here. I said it was locked in an earlier episode. That was my bad. I forgot that you could actually go in here. Some gasoline here that's essentially useless. Green herb here. I'll give that to Rebecca later. Some bottles. Some empty bottles. There's some ink ribbons on that table. You could have saved here if you wanted to save as Billy, which this door is locked, you can't open it, that's what you need the hook shot for. There's actually a floor, there's actually a hole in the floor where you can, there's actually a hole in the floor where you use the hook shot. And as you can tell, we could use that ladder to get over there, but can't do that just yet. Now a couple things we can do here. First we gotta get Rebecca, we gotta have Rebecca get the dial. This is where the basic math comes into play.